Hey guys, welcome back to Brickwater Bay. Today we're going to carry on with my assembly square mock. I'm hoping by the end of this episode, it's going to be a rather long episode, because by the end of this episode, once we've got the entire ground floor of the building constructed, that includes the road section, which is what we'll start with in here, our Greggs, our post office, our bike shop, our Lego store, our florist, and then our cake shop. So lots of building going on in this one. So I'm going to get stuck straight in, get the road done first, then get started on the building. I've bagged all of the setup into different bags. I think there's about 10 or 11 different bags. So hopefully the parts should be quite readily available and quick to find. So there should be no delays in looking for parts. Obviously I'm building a 12,500 part model. So I didn't want to spend all my time looking through that many parts, so I've bagged it all up. So let's get stuck straight in. We'll start with the road, get on with the buildings, and I'll talk to you throughout the process. So thanks for coming back again, guys. Let's get going. Right, so these are all the parts that I need to make the Mills road plate. I've just moved the base plate out of the way for now. So let's get stuck straight into getting the base plate built. So that's the road plate for Mills. It's made up of a lot of bricks. So let's get the base plate back in, and we can get this installed into the base plate next. Right, so we've got the base plate back in now, and this road section, we need to manage it into the gap. This can be a little bit difficult, so just bear with. It's you almost have to break the Lego into places you shouldn't in order to get it to fit, unfortunately. So you kind of have to put a kink where the Lego bricks aren't connected correctly. So if you get this end part in first, like so, and then what we can do is kind of like lift and wedge. It is a little bit more complicated. Let me just grab a knife quickly. Because it is a bit of an odd shape piece, this one, with it being L-shaped, it is going to make it slightly more difficult to get it into place. But bit of jiggery pokery, and we can get it back in. Like so, and that's your base plate 100% completed with the road installed. As you can see, it sits just down on the curb edging, and then I put a another strip of curb edging over the top as well. So we'll get to that shortly. So next up, we need to start putting all of the tiles around the outside for the pavements. I always start with this. It then gives me my shapes for where the buildings are going to go. Helps me line everything up. So I'm just going to get stuck straight into this. There's lots and lots to do. So I'll come back to you once we get them all in. So that's the base plate all tiled now. Obviously I've only done the pavements. There is a section of tiling to go in here and a few bits in around here as well, around the buildings, but I'll build that as we go through the rest of the build now. But you start to get a good feel for how big the actual building is. It's a big old building. So yeah, let's get the parts out for the first floor and get cracking. Right, got a nice fresh cup of tea, and we're on to bag 5 now. So bag 5 continues to build on the Greggs. I've bagged out a further 3 bags as well, 6, 7 and 8. So this should get me as far as the bike shop, and that's about as far as I'm going to go today. But it'll get all 3 of these completed apart from the signs on them. There's a separate video I'm going to do for the signs because they're quite tricky, and I want to make sure you can see exactly what's going on when I'm doing them. So yeah, this is my version of Lego bag 5. Yeah, I'll have to bear with me because the sun is just going down and it's right in my eyes. Sorry about that, guys. Camera died. Just had to recharge. So yeah, let's get stuck straight back in. I've managed to do something on Studio as well, which is going to massively help me build quicker. Made the instructions far clearer to see. So let's get straight back into it. Hey guys, we're going to leave it there for building this week. So as you can see, we've made some really good progress on the new assembly square. The Greg's Bakery is nearly all done. This part here I'll finish off once I put the sign in. I'm going to build all of the signs together because they're really fiddly and you kind of have to build them onto the bars. So I want to get the 3 buildings done before I start doing the signs. So in the next video, I'm going to focus on my post office and on my bike store. I may even get started into the Lego store itself. So all of the arch here will be built in the next video, and there'll be more details going in and around the back of the buildings. But yeah, that's quite a lot of bricks, mainly tiles, putting down and building the roads. But it's getting there. I think it's going to be a slow build. I'll probably break this down into 2 or 3 sections on the ground floor, having got stuck into it. I've done my best to organise parts into bags, but even still, it's nowhere near the same as when Lego do that for you. So it's still a lot of sifting through, looking for the parts, and it's just the sheer magnitude of parts that go into it as well. The first 8 bags take me up to page 200 of the instruction book that I've created, which I'm working from on the PC. There's 800 pages in total. So yeah, it's a monster of a build with a lot of parts per page, and it's just going to be a little bit slow at times, but I'll try and keep the content coming. Obviously, it takes a long time bagging the Lego up. I have got all of the parts now, as far as I'm aware. So I'm going to spend a bit of time this week finishing off bagging up the rest of the ground floor. So hopefully, within the next 7 to 10 days, I should be able to get the entirety of the ground floor completed. And then obviously it's on to the 2nd, 3rd, 4th floor in some places. So yeah, thank you very much for watching today, guys. Please like and subscribe. It really helps. Really trying to push for 1,000 subscribers. This is a massive build, and I hope you're enjoying watching it as much as I'm enjoying building it. It is very stressful because of the size of it, and the scale of the instructions is just mind-blowing. But please keep watching, and I'll see you again next time. Thank you.